My name is Sydney and I'm one of the young adults at the sanctuary. I started coming, I think, at the beginning of January 2017, right after we came back from winter break. At the end of December, I went to Bible study at Joanne's house, and it was sort of my first experience with any sort of religion in about 4 years. So it was a little bit terrifying for me, but I really, really liked it, and I felt so warm and loved and accepted after that night. Joanne invited me to come to the sanctuary on the following Sunday, but I couldn't make it. So I went to some services back home over the winter break, and then as soon as we came back, I was just so ready to see what the sanctuary had to offer. After meeting so many people from all walks of life, I just felt like everybody was so full of love and acceptance, and I felt like nobody was judging me and nobody was putting me down and telling me that I wasn't Christian enough or anything like that. Everybody just sort of welcomed me with open arms and made me feel like the sanctuary could be a home for me. It's definitely shown me that there are people who, even though they may not be close to me and even though they may not know everything about me, they still love me and appreciate me and want me to do well in life. I've met complete strangers who are just so loving towards me and are just so kind and accepting, and that in itself has been a blessing. Also recently I went through a very rough time. And while I was going through that time, people were telling me that they were praying for me, and just knowing that people were out there talking to God and supporting me really, really helped me. It's very open-minded. It doesn't feel suffocating or strict or anything like that. I feel like I can walk in wearing a tie-dye shirt with all of my tattoos and my piercings and nobody's looking at me funny. Everybody just sort of accepts that people are different, people look different, and people like different things and believe different things, and they're all very accepting of that. And I just feel like I'm walking into a safe community rather than somewhere that's judgmental and uncomfortable. I appreciate how supportive everybody is of everybody, even people who aren't a part of the sanctuary community. At prayer meetings, if you bring up somebody that nobody else knows, everybody will still show their support and pray for that person, and everybody is just so kind and I love it. Everybody is so nice, and I definitely appreciate that the most. It was one of the first times that I had gone, and I was watching all of these complete strangers get baptized, and I felt like I was going to cry the entire time because I was just so overwhelmed with all of the love and all of the beauty. And it was after that it really became solidified for me that this is something that I really like, and this is something that I really want to be a part of, and something that I really want to be able to give back to, because just watching all of that was amazing for me. And so yeah, it wasn't my first time, but it was really cool.